is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Because he wasn't in charge. David, bro, I mean, I have to repeat this over and 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 over again. I think Chris Grier actually can do a good job. I think Chris Grier might have, and what's going to end up burning him if this doesn't work out is that he is giving people too much power. He got this job. He should have grabbed it by the balls, and he should make all the decisions and take suggestions, but mostly go with his gut instead. What's going on is there's too many chefs in the kitchen right now is what it looks like to me. And again, I will repeat over and over and over and over again, David. He never made all the decisions while he was with the team before all of this stuff. And even under Gase and Tannenbaum, they were meddling too. So you got to measure them from 2 years ago on, and it hasn't gone well right now. I get it. So that part you can't defend. But as I've mentioned over and over and over and over again, so for the other 15 years that he was here, for multiple coaches, multiple GMs, multiple college directors of scouting, he has been filing reports as a scout. They're all on hard drive. So after Jimmy, every coach and GM kept him. They must have gone over all his reports. So his reports must have been really good, because if they were bad, he would have been fired. That's common sense. I think Chris Grier's biggest issue right now is he has allowed Flo way too much leeway and probably deferring to other people in the organization. And I think he probably needs to take the job by the balls, because he's the one that's going to end up losing his job in the end because the results aren't there. Common sense tells you that all these years when he wasn't the boss and he's turning in his reports to the boss, they must have been good, dude. They're not going to keep you around for 15 years if you're writing shitty reports. So when you think common sense tells you he's the problem for 20 years, your common sense is all screwed up. You have no common sense. Look, what you have, for those of you that want to pick on Grier, okay, you have all the ammo in the world. He's been in charge for these last 3 years, and they're 1-6. Team is not developing. The coach ain't working. That's falling all on Grier. That's all you need to say. But to talk about the past, it makes you look dumb. Every one of you, this is not just this gentleman asking, everyone else that assumes the same shit. Because you're not going to keep doing a bad job, and the next GM is going to keep you around. Oh, yeah, we're going to pay for him to go scout around the country and bring us bad reports every year. That doesn't happen. That just doesn't exist. So his reports must have been great, but that's because he's just filing reports and he's not picking the players. And I think here, because he's such a nice guy, I think he has deferred to too many damn people. And in the end, there's nothing to defend, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to cost him his job because they're not performing. I'm sure he knows that. And probably the way he's gone about things, he's probably screwed now, because now you can't reverse it on people. And you can't say, hey, no, things aren't going well. No, I can't take your suggestion. From now on, I'm making all the picks and you just coach whoever I pick. He should have done that from the get-go. He clearly didn't. Just look at everything that's gone on with the team. Grier gives him Fitz, but he wants Brissett. Grier gives him Flowers, but he wants to get the young guys. You understand? This is what's going on all over the place. It's Flo that did not want Van Noy here anymore. And they could have used him. It's Flo that didn't want Bobby McCain here anymore. That's not the GM. That's the coach. That's what I'm telling you. And that's been the problem. Look, it doesn't matter whether whoever you like or dislike or whatever, right now, nobody survives. They may all come back for next year, but I've seen this story before, dude. They're all in desperation mode. So now they all make crazy moves and they try to cut corners, this and that. And then the season becomes a disaster and then everybody gets fired. I've seen this story before already. I know what the ending is already. And I don't want to see them fired, but unfortunately, in my eyes, that's what's gone on. But hey, listen, you guys can think whatever you want, man. You know, I'm not going to change your mind. But obviously, he was doing a really good job for a long, long time. I just think sometimes when you get an opportunity, you imagine doing things one way, and maybe that was the wrong way of going about it, unfortunately.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.